It is 12:23 on this Monday afternoon. The winds picked up mid-morning, and now check out these wind gusts up near 28 to 30 miles per hour across most of the valley. Port Isabel, 26-mile-per-hour wind gusts for you. So with sustained wind speeds, that means constantly blowing or 15 to 20 miles per hour. That's pretty much the way that it's going to stay for the remainder of the day. That breeziness really not settling down just yet. But taking a live look outside, you can see that there's lots of sunshine out there. A little bit of blue sky out there. You can see it from time to time in between those clouds. Temperatures are heating up. We're at 94 degrees this afternoon. And when you factor in the humid air, you have to do that because it does make it feel a bit hotter. And although temperatures are mainly in the mid-90s, it already feels like 108 in Rio Grande City. Feels like 102 down the I-69E corridor from Raymondville into Harlingen. Feels like 98 right now in Brownsville. So yeah, it feels very, very steamy out there. And with heat index values like this is expected for the afternoon, probably even bumping up those numbers a little bit more as we warm up. You definitely need to stay hydrated while you're outdoors for any extended period of time, just because heat-related illness can settle in very, very quickly. Let's take a look at these wind speeds over the next few hours here. You'll see that they do pick up just a tad bit more for the remainder of the day, and then by evening they start to slow down a little bit. It takes its time, so you may notice it's not as gusty at 10 o'clock as it is around 3 or 4 o'clock, but it's going to take pretty much all evening and overnight hours for those winds to slow down. It's not till about 4, 5, and 6 o'clock tomorrow morning where you'll see them slow down enough, and then they're going to pick back up again tomorrow afternoon. We're tracking the tropics on Channel 5 News at noon. Here's the latest developments. We still have those 3 storms churning out there in the Pacific. The Atlantic and the Gulf are nice and quiet, but let's take a look here at Hillary. Hillary is now a Category 1 hurricane and is expected to become a major hurricane over the next day or so. Category 3 or 4 is expected, but notice it stays away from Cabo San Lucas, away from Mexico as it makes its way into the Central Pacific, and so we're not expecting it to impact land, nor are we expecting Irwin or Tropical Storm Greg to impact land, so we're good to go there. Across Texas, you do see some showers and thunderstorms kind of making their way south, fizzling out, a lot of the intensity fizzling out as it gets closer to Houston this afternoon, but that's due to a weakening front. It's really not going to impact us locally. What we will see, however, is high pressure really stabilizing the atmosphere enough that we're not going to see any rain today or tonight. But early tomorrow morning, we get this little weakness in that area, high pressure. So we will get a little bit of a disturbance. That'll increase the moisture just a tad. We could have a few showers early near the coast tomorrow morning, and then they'll flare up again along the sea breeze front in the afternoon. Notice that this activity is not widespread, but it will be here and there, with a lot of the activity expected to remain east of the I-69C corridor. That's where it's most favored. And then again, it'll return Wednesday afternoon, kind of that cyclical sea breeze shower type activity again on Wednesday. But only 20% of the valley is expected to get one of those showers or thunderstorms Tuesday or Wednesday. So it's not a whole bunch of widespread rain, but a little bit of rain is better than none. For the rest of the day, however, we are going to continue to warm up with plenty of sunshine mixing in between those clouds. 100 degrees is your daytime high. It'll feel 5 to 10 degrees hotter than that. Then later on tonight, we'll cool down. Eventually, it's going to take its time. We'll have a few clouds in the sky with 79 as your low. It won't be as gusty, but winds will stay 8 to 16 miles per hour. Here's your first Storm 5 7-day forecast. 98 degrees tomorrow and Wednesday because of the showers and a little bit of extra cloud cover there. And then by Thursday and Friday, the heat returns. We're back to triple-digit heat all the way into the weekend with 102. And wrapping up that 7-day forecast, overnight lows will stay in the upper 70s and low 80s for the next 7 nights. That's your updated First Warn 5 forecast. Alan, back to you.